If you're stuck in an endless cycle of giving everything to a person, your love, your energy, your patience, hoping that maybe, just maybe, if you could just give them enough, or if you could love some more and just give another part of you, maybe they'll reciprocate. If only you love them enough, they'll finally see your worth and give you the same thing back. Well, I hate to break it to you, but they are not going to change and it's not going to happen. And I know that sucks and I know that feels bad, because I have been in your same exact position countless times where I would just keep on giving, if thinking that if I just love them enough, maybe this could work and maybe they'll see my worth and maybe they'll love me back. But turns out it never does, and I know this is not what you want to, and trust me, this is not what you want to hear, but if you clicked on this video, perhaps it is something that you should hear. And trust me, I have been in the same exact situation where I was just giving, trying and fighting harder and holding on, waiting, thinking like if I just try harder, if I just love them more, things would be different and this could actually work. But here's something that I've learned, that the problem was never that I didn't love them enough. The only problem that was that I didn't love myself enough to walk away sooner. Because if you're stuck in this cycle, and I want you to know this, and I want you to listen to me very clearly when I say that it does not mean that you failed if you choose to walk away. If a relationship or whatever situation you are in, whether it's with your friendships or whether it's a relationship with anybody else, choosing to let go and choosing to walk away does not mean that you failed. It just means that you finally decided to choose yourself, and trust me, that's one of the most powerful things you can do. Hi, I'm Preet. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, let me give you a quick introduction. If any of these topics that you're seeing on your screen interest you, if you like watching such content, consider subscribing my channel. Consider go check out my channel. Just go check it out. If you like it, consider subscribing it, because I would love that. Okay, coming back to the topic. Stop wasting your time trying to change people. You can't love someone into loving themselves. Like, this is something that has always stuck with me, and I will always say this to everybody I meet. This is something that I'm speaking from personal experience, and this is some things I've learned, and I really hope that it helps you. Is you can't love someone into loving themselves. It is always going to be their choice, and it sucks, a lot of times we feel that if we just could love them and make them see how much they deserve to love themselves, but it sucks because it's going to be their choice at the end of the day. You cannot love someone into loving themselves. And walking away did not mean that you did not care about them or that you didn't love them. It simply means that you loved yourself enough to know when it's time to leave and when it's time to walk away from the situation. You just loved yourself enough, and that's more than enough. Their actions, their efforts, their choices are not in your control, but what is in your control is how you react to them, how much importance you give to them, and the effort that you put into that relationship. Why you need to let go? Like, why would you waste your time, energy, and space in your head on someone who doesn't appreciate you or values you? Like, just by removing their presence from your life, you are making space in your life to welcome people who will care for you, who will appreciate you, who genuinely see you and value you, who respect you, and who will actually meet up to your standards that you have. You don't need to settle for less just because you think that you don't deserve the person that you think you want. Hear me when I say it is not selfish to have boundaries or to have high standards. Okay, because nobody ever gave the definition of high standards. What are high standards? Okay, standards are what you define for yourself, and nobody can tell you these are high, these are low. If those are your standards, those are your standards, and it's not selfish to put any kind of standard you want to put for your relationships in your own life. People that you surround yourself, it being the right people for you, is a way of showing how much you deserve and how much you value yourself. It's a way to remind yourself about your own worth. It's literally not selfish, but self-respect. Listen to me, and listen to me very clearly when I say that your presence is precious and it deserves to be cherished by the people you are surrounded with, okay? Once tried to fix a friendship for months and even years. It could, like, even years, if I can say, like, for months and months I tried to fix a friendship. Just not even fix, it was always like that, constantly giving and receiving nothing in return, thinking if I just care for them enough, maybe one day they will care for me. But if I just worked a little harder, if I could just give a little more in the relationship, because they couldn't, they might actually care for me, they'd finally appreciate me. But all it did was, at the end of the day, it drained me fully and completely until I decided to walk away. It was painful and it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was painful and hard and it hurt. But it opened up space in my life for people to enter who actually value who I was, who actually appreciated me and actually valued me for who I was. That was when I learned the power of letting go. And the very important aspect of the video was how to let go, because that is something that I always searched up. I always love to have like a how to do that, but like it's okay to say all that, but how to actually do it. So here are 5 things that might help you, that helped me. But at the end of the day, it's going to be your choice and it's going to be unconscious effort from your side. So I really hope whatever if you're seeing till here made sense to you. Letting go is easier said than done. So perhaps these steps will help you. First thing first is recognize the signs. You have to be sure, and the way to make yourself sure, at the end of the day, you know it in your heart if you are getting what you are giving in a relationship, because no relationship should be one-sided where you are giving all and you're not receiving anything in return. It should be a 50-50. It should have something that you are also getting reciprocated with all the efforts and time you are putting in. So at the end of the day, but to make in words, to make sure and give surety to your decision and to your thoughts, you could start by asking some basic questions about the relationship. These are few questions that really help me. I'm gonna put few more here that might help you, but these are some of my favorite. Do they respect your boundaries? And especially after you have made them clear that these are boundaries that you do not wish to be crossed, do they respect it? Are you constantly feeling drained and exhausted after interacting with them? Do you feel that you are the only person putting in the effort? There's no effort from the other side, and I'm not talking about 10% or 1% or 2%. I'm talking about equal effort from the other side. So to all these questions is yes, or mostly yes. Maybe it's time to step back and evaluate the relationship. Just take a step back and really think about the relationship. Is it worth keeping in your life? Because it is causing you a lot of problems. Maybe it's time to reflect on whether to hold on to this relationship or not. Second is set clear boundaries. Then something that can help and give you a lot of clarity is having a to-the-point, direct, honest conversation. If you can, try to have an honest conversation where you can let them know what you are feeling, and if they can see that and understand where you're coming from. Okay, if they cannot see and are putting the blame on you, that says a lot about the relationship. Let them know what you need, what you want in a relationship, what you need in this, and if they are willing to meet you halfway there. But always remember, if they don't respect your boundaries and they don't remember your boundaries, or if they cannot remember your basic needs, that's maybe your answer. And please ask them direct to the point questions, and always remember that not an answer or a answer yes or no and like a maybe answer is also an answer, and it usually is negative. Like, I hate it when people are like, if I ask them a question about yes and no, try to ask them more direct yes and no questions, and if they answer by maybe sometimes like that, that is also an answer, and in most of the cases it's not a very positive answer. Third is try to shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on this relationship, on this person in your life, maybe it's about time, or maybe it's about time that you start taking a step back and spend time with yourself. Spend time with people you like and people who uplift you, who encourage you, who you feel comfortable being yourself around. Do the things that you love, do the things that make you happy, rediscover your passions, and do things that you love. That just sometimes stepping away from a situation can help you see the situation and the relationship very clearer. So take a step back, maybe take some time for yourself, do the things instead of always thinking about this. Maybe it's about time to take a step back, take a deep breath, do the things that you love, spend some time with yourself, and then maybe think about it. Fourth is very important, is during this, whatever situation you are in, is to practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, please, because there are very few people in the world who will be very kind to you, and you have to be kind to yourself. You have to give yourself love, patience, kindness, and just pure understanding and acceptance. It is so natural to feel guilty when you're letting somebody go or you're setting a boundary. It's so natural to feel guilty about it. Like your conscience will force you to feel guilty, and maybe it's not you, okay, but in most of the cases you will feel guilty, and that's fine, okay. Don't beat yourself thinking you are a bad person, thinking you are a wrong person. This is a time where practicing self-love can be the toughest and the hardest, because this time you're literally plotting against yourself. But please try to be accepting and understanding towards yourself. Like if your friend was going through the same situation, how would you talk to them? Please talk like that to yourself. Keep reminding yourself that prioritizing your well-being and yourself is not selfish. It's self-respect. You're literally taking a step towards becoming your best self. It's about time you start being proud of that and not feel guilty about it. And fifth and the last thing that will help you is affirm your worth. Keep reminding yourself that you are worthy of healthy relationships. Try using affirmations, whatever helps you feel worthy, because this is a time where you will feel like maybe you don't deserve this, you don't deserve it, you will never find it, whatever. All the negative doubts and self-doubts and insecurities will peek through right through your shoulders. But this is the time you have to remember to affirm your worth, because listen to me when I say that you deserve all the love in the world, and you deserve to get your effort, time, energy all reciprocated, and you will find people who will be there for you, who will love you for who you are, who will cherish you for just being who you are, and who are going to love you the same way that you love everybody in your life. Please, something that might sound like a cliche but really works is go in the mirror and say to yourself like you actually mean it. At first it will look silly and it will not make sense, but it does after a time. Try saying that. For example, try saying that I deserve relationships that are mutual and fulfilling. I deserve to be appreciated for the value I bring to the table. I am worthy of love and respect. I'm gonna put few more affirmations here that you can try, that works wonder, but you can make your own affirmations. Once read somewhere that if you were defined by the people you surround yourself with, by the people around you, what would it make you feel? Would it make you feel happy, proud, or sad? That says everything about the company that you are keeping right now. That question literally changed the way I saw the relationships around me and the people that I kept in my life. Letting go is never about rejection, or that you were rejected or you are being mean. And I know it might sound a little brutal to some people, but I don't feel that it's more of a rejection, it's more of a redirection. Because literally when you decide to let people go who are not appreciating, who don't value you, you are literally making space for people who are going to see you and are going to value and appreciate you. Like you are literally making room for people who see you, who understand you, who value you, and are excited to meet your energy. So remember this, on the closing note, remember this, that you deserve relationships in your life that feel like sunlight and not storms. You deserve relationships in your life that feel like sunlight, warm and cozy, not like crazy, unpredictable storms. Because the only thing you can do is choose yourself every single time, and the right people will follow. That's all for today's video. I hope you liked it. I felt this was a very good video. Something I would have loved to hear it if I was in this phase. Something I would have loved to hear it back when I was in this phase. But let me know what you think about this video. Like, share, comment. Comment about anything and everything. I would love to have a chat with you. Okay, it's about anything, your experiences, what helps you, just anything and everything. Like if you like the video, share this with a person who might need it or who might feel helped by it. And if you like it, consider subscribing to my channel. Like that would really help me, and that would really make my day. So consider subscribing to my channel. And with that, that's all. I love you, right?